Odisha government on Thursday piloted a grain ATM in the city, the first of its kind in the state. The dispense ration through automated teller machines to beneficiaries covered under National Food Security Program. The Ministry of Food Supplies and Consumer Welfare Krishna Chandra Patra unveiled the grain ATM at Mancheshwar in Odisha to set up under the Annapurti initiative of the cultural government in collaboration with World Food Program in presence of Deputy Country Director World Food Program Nozomi Ashitomo. Telangana Chief Minister A. Revant Reddy inaugurated the Sitarama lift irrigation scheme, marking a significant milestone in Khammam district irrigation infrastructure. It was launched at Pusugudam village with the Chief Minister switching on the project pumps along with Minister Uttam Kumar Reddy and Ponguleti Srinivas Reddy to mark the operational commencement of the much anticipated scheme, which will provide irrigation to over 1.20 lakh acres in the district. India and Sri Lanka conducted Mitra Shakti exercise 2024. The Mitra Shakti 2024 exercise was held in Sri Lanka only, focusing on enhancing military cooperation and interoperability between the Indian Army and Sri Lankan Army. Counter-terrorism focus. The exercise primarily aimed at developing counter-terrorism strategies and enhancing the coordination and understanding between two armies in joint operations. Bilateral relations. This exercise underscored the strong defense ties between India and Sri Lanka, reflecting their commitment to regional security and stability. The Bharatiya Vayuvan Videyak 2024 was introduced in Lok Sabha on July 31st, 2024. The bill seeks to replace the Aircraft Act 1934. The Act regulates the civil aviation sector. It set up three statutory authorities: Director General of Civil Aviation for performing regulatory functions and overseeing safety, the Bureau of Civil Aviation Security for overseeing security, Aircraft Accidents Investigation Bureau for investigation of aircraft accidents. Recipients of the Kirti Chakra Awards: Colonel Manpreet Singh, awarded the leading an anti-terror operation in Anantnag and Jammu Kashmir, where he was lost his life. Rifleman Ravi Kumar, recognized for his bravery in the same operation as Colonel Manpreet Singh. Manoj Mallaram Gopal Naidu, honored for his expectational courage in military operations. Deputy Superintendent Humayun Mijamil Bhatt was also recognized for his bravery during counter-terrorism operation in Anantnag, where he was killed. Please salute to our soldiers. Rahul Navin, the acting chief of Enforcement Directorate, was on Wednesday, August 14th, 2024, appointed as the agency's new director for a period of 2 years. The 1993 batch Indian Revenue Service official had been given the additional charge as ED director in September last year on completion of the tenure of his procedure Sanjay Kumar Misra. He joined the agency as a special director in November 2019. The exercise Udar Shakti conducted by India and Malaysia in 2024. First one, the joint military exercise. India and Malaysia conducted a giant military exercise called Udara Shakti in 2024, aimed at strengthening bilateral military ties and enhancing interoperability. Second, Air Force focused. The exercise focused on Air Force operations involving fighter jets, transport, airport, and helicopters from the both countries. Third one, counter-terrorism and disaster response. The exercise included simultaneous of counter-terrorism operations, humanitarian assistance, and disaster response scenarios, demonstrating the two nations' commitment to regional security and cooperation. X, X, the social media platform, formerly known as Twitter, has shut down its operations in Brazil because the decision comes after a legal battle with Brazil's Supreme Court Justice Alexandre de Moraes, who sought to block certain accounts on X as part of an investigation into election disinformation and digital militarities. X has refused to comply with the censorship orders, citing that it would require them to break Brazilian, Argentinian, and American international law. Despite the shutdown, the service will remain available to users in Brazil. India and Japan recently inaugurated in a ministerial dialogue. The formerly focused on the Indo-Pacific region. Both the nations emphasized their commitment to a free, open, inclusive Indo-Pacific, highlighting the importance of upholding international law, freedom of navigation, and overflight in the region. The discussions are part of the border strategic partnership between India and Japan, aimed at countering growing regional challenges, particularly in the face of China's increasing assertiveness. The dialogue also converted areas such as defense cooperation, maritime security, and infrastructure development, reflecting the shared vision of both countries for a stable and prosperous Indo Pacific. This partnership is seen as crucial for maintaining regional balance and ensuring peace and stability in the Indo Pacific. Johnson and Johnson will pay as much 1.7 billion for V Wave Limited. It will pay 600 million upfront as much as 1.1 billion in additional payments for hitting business goals. Read a statement. The deal is expected to close by the end year. VWave is developing an interarterial shut, an implanted device that helps heart failure patients with reduced ejection fraction. The Women T20 World Cup, scheduled from October 3 to 20, has been moved to United Arab Emirates from Bangladesh because of rocked by political turmoil and violence in Bangladesh recent weeks. World Cricket's governance body, the ICCI, said on Tuesday that a number of participating countries has issued travel advisories for Bangladesh, effectively preventing the country from hosting the tournament. Major General Rakesh Paul, the Director General of Military Operations of the Indian Army, has passes away in August 2024. This is a significant loss for the Indian Army and the country. Major General Paul was a senior officer who played a crucial role in shaping the India's military strategy and operations. His contributions to the Indian Army will be remembered and respected. He passed away at age of 85. Flutter Entertainment, a global leader in online sports betting gaming, has officially opened its new global capability center in Hyderabad, India. The significant investment up to 3.5 million marks Flutter commitment to enhancing its operations within one of India's foremost technology hubs located at RMZ Spire within Knowledge City. The new center occupies over 80,000 square feet and currently employs more than 700 above professionals. Shaktikant Das received an A plus rating for the second consecutive year in the Global Finance Center Banker Report Cards 2024. The Global Finance magazine said the Global Finance magazine released the names of the central bank governors around the world who have earned A plus, A minus in its central bank's reports cards for the year 2024. Iraq's new law setting the minimum age of marriage for women at 9 years old. Child marriage. The law allows girls as young as 9 to be married, which is concerned child marriage and a violation of children's rights. International criticism. The law has been widely criticized by the human rights groups and international organizations who argue to perpetuates gender inequality and violates international standards. Health risks. Child marriage can lead to early pregnancy, which poses significant health risks to your girls, including maternal mortality and long-term health complications. Education impact. Child marriage often leads to girls dropping out of school, limiting their education and future opportunities. The Pan American Highway extensive route. The Pan American Highway, the world's longest highway, strengthening about 30,000 kilometers or 1900 miles from Porde Bay in Alaska, USA to Usunia in Argentina. It passes through 14 countries in North, Central, and South America, offering continuous networks of roads. Expect a gap between Darien Gap between Panama and Colombia. Geographical diversity. The highway traverses a wide range of geographical landscapes, including Arctic tundras, desert, rainforests, and mountainous ranges. It provides access to some of the most diverse ecosystems and iconic nature's landmarks in Americas, such as Rocky Mountains, the Amazon rainforest, and Andes ranges. Cultural significance. The Pan America Highway is not just a road, it's a cultural link, connectivity, the diverse nations and peoples of the Americas. It has played a significant role in fostering economic trade, tourism, cultural exchange across the continent, making it a vital artery for connectivity and development. Sriram Finance Limited, in its board meeting held earlier today, approved the sale of its housing finance subsidiary, Sriram Housing Finance Limited, to Warburg Pincus. Warburg Pincus will acquire the stake through its affordable affiliate Mango Crest Investment Limited from all the sellers. The proposed transaction is valued at 4,630 crores for equity and convertible instruments of SHFL. The transaction is subject to regulatory approvals. Sriram Finance Limited holds a controlling stake in SHFL, while private equity firm Valiant Partners LP, according to Mauritius, holds the remaining ownership as a part of this transaction. Valiant will also completely divert, divest its equity stake to Warburg Pincus. Former Indian cricketer Dodda Ganesh has been appointed as the head coach of Kenya's men's international cricket team. The announcement was made on August 13th, 2024, and he has been given 1 year contract, which could be extended based on the team's performance. Ganesh, who was played for India in the late 90s, will be leading Kenya through Africa qualifiers for 2026 T20 World Cup, which is one of his primary tasks. His appointment is being seen as a significant step for Kenya's cricket as they seek to revive their past successes, including their impressive World Cup runs semis in 2003, where they reached the semifinals. India and Malaysia have decided to elevate their ties to a comprehensive strategic partnership following bilateral talks between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Malaysian Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim in New Delhi on August 20, 2024. This decision was made for after recognizing the progress made since enhanced strategic partnership was established in 2015. The two countries also signed several agreements, including a significant one on recruitment, employment, and repatriation of workers, as well as agreements on digital technologies, tourism, culture, arts, and heritage. Alain Delon, the France film legend, has passed away at the age of 88 in his home in Douchy, France. He died peacefully surrounded by his family. Delon was known for his iconic roles in films like Il Gattopardo 1963, Le Samurai 1967. He is considered one of the most influential leading men of his generation, and his work with prominent directors like Jean Pierre Melville, Michel Lango Antonio, Luciano Victoni, and Jean-Luc Godard for internationally acclaimed. Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla has appointed BJP MP Jagadambik Pal as the chairperson of the Joint Committee on Waqf Amendment Bill 2024. A 31-member JPC on Waqf Amendment Bill was announced in the last session of Parliament following demands by opposition parties.